The following content may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is a Furby named Fairy. That is a bowling ball.
Furby-Killers.
That is another bowling ball.
They perpetuate the evil Furby meme.
They're the devil. They're the devil.
It is extremely dangerous and evil being, so we have to deal with it.
Their favorite things to do besides destroying Furbies is to spread annoying anti-Furby memes such as the old "don't feed them after midnight" or "don't let them get wet," jokes that come right out of the Gremlins movie, or kill it with something to do with holy water and crosses, because Furby is possessed. They spam up comment sections on Furby-related discussions with these tiresome old memes. It didn't help matters when the 2012 Furby model included an evil personality. Not all Furby haters become Furby-Killers, and some of these people actually started out liking Furbies.
Move, Furb! Get out the way! Get out the way, Furb! Get out the way! I love this thing!
I just went from Furby lover to Furby-Killer.
Oh no. Oh no.
She had turned the toy evil and was creeped out by it. She couldn't figure out how to change it back to being nice.
He's evil! Can you see his evil eyes? You guys see it? I don't like me and Furby. Will you be nice now? Can you not be a little meanie? Can you please be nice? Be nice for my friends. Be nice. Be nice.
Even getting him a little friend didn't help.
I want to be a Furby voice. Furby. Hey. Party rocking in the house tonight.
She was also annoyed that the Furby would not keep quiet.
Somebody just asked me what happened to my Furby. Did I kill him?
I did.
Okay, now back to my questions. What happened to my Furby? Ryan did not kill my Furby. He's actually sitting inside of a laundry basket because I tried to keep him away from light and people and movement because it kept making all these annoying sounds and I was like, shut up, Furby! Shut up! Get me once again.
So she shut it away for months and eventually had it destroyed.
How far off am I?
Look at him. Oh, it is.
See his teeth right there. See his teeth?
I don't think he had teeth. If he grew teeth.
Skeleton now.
Oh my gosh.
Unlike some people who are easily intimidated or just anti, this Furby's owner, also an accomplished musician, does not shrink away in fear when their 2012 Furby is in this mode. She has ways of making it impossible for him to keep up an evil facade. If she is displeased with him, she shakes him until he is scared speechless. He has this to say about life with her.
Good friend. Yeah, nice, good. Woo, 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 woo. Furby baby.
Carson Folio had a few Furbies when he was around 9 years old, one being this Furby baby. But Carson was bullied by Anti-Furby peer pressure until he caved into their narrow-minded, selfish groupthink. 4 years later, he refers to his old Furby videos as cringe-worthy, and posts extremely bitter comments on Furby-related videos, how he thinks all Furbies deserve to die. His own videos have deteriorated into after-school shenanigans and speaker blowouts.
You guys all know the very famous stupid toy that was made a very long time ago, the Furby. I hate them, and everybody hated them even when they came out, because they don't shut up. So we're going to shoot them because it's fun, and it's going to relieve a lot of stress for me, and finally shut them up. So, yeah, let's do this.
Unlike Carson or Justine, other people simply choose to hate and destroy Furbies just because they can, and they love it.
Try to shoot them in the eye.
Furby-Killers are internet trolls who take extreme pride in doing what any 2-year-old would do when left to their own devices.
Wow, the purple one just got.
They video themselves destroying Furbies for giggles and kicks.
That guy. Pink one is just having a horrible day. I can live with these guys being messed up like this. I'll take them and keep their little tail in the wall of shame and whatnot. Be cool nonetheless. I can't wait to check out the slow-mo playback. All right.
Notice how Furby-Killers laugh. Trolls seem to have a derisive, sinister quality to their laughter, which indicates their evil nature.
And they are living in their parents' basement, and they don't see much of a future.
The extent of what they consider creativity or imagination is how many different ways they can destroy a Furby. Because of this primitive mindset, Furbies have been microwaved, shot, burned, crushed, even blown up. The Furby-Killers get especially excited about committing these destructions against Furbies that are alive, squirming and speaking.
Yeah. So they do have batteries in them, they are alive, and we will kill them. As always, we have our sharp carousel microwave.
Not even baby Furbies are safe from this treatment.
Gonna kill these things. So, in goes the, you guys are gonna die. Okay, so,
Furby-Killers believe they are being cool, tough, and powerful by destroying Furbies.
Okay, now let's just get out of here, I guess. What was that, Furby? You can hear him in there? You're gonna die anyways.
Hating Furbies is not just an opinion, but an addictive lifestyle choice, a godless and pathetic religion for them.
Where's your god now, Furby?
Not only does microwaving Furbies destroy the toys, it may damage the oven as well. This is of no concern to Furby-Killers. Like drug addiction, destruction of Furbies is a high they feel is worth the risks and the cost. When it comes to Furby killing, money is no obstacle. Some Furbies were originally given to these people as gifts. This means it is probably a good idea to find out what your friend's attitude is before getting them a Furby for their birthday or Christmas. Furbies may end up at their killers in different ways. Some are discovered abandoned on city streets, a rare occurrence, but it can happen. Most commonly, Furbies are sold online, with the seller having no idea the toy is being bought for this purpose. Furby-Killers will actually spend money on these toys just for destruction. Then they mock anyone who objects to their activities. That is much easier than admitting their feelings were hurt when someone didn't like their talentless lackluster videos. Some of the Furby-Killers' favorite defenses include telling their opposition that Furbies are just toys, meant for children, and that it is childish and pathetic to get upset over a Furby destruction video. Yet, it is the Anti-Furby movement that is always pretending that Furbies are not mere toys, but Satan's spawn. The same movement demanding people to stop being upset with them cannot explain or excuse their own rage at the existence of a mere toy. The following are posts about Furby-Killers. The discussion is started by someone named Shelby.
Title: My Explanation of Furby-Killers by Shelby77. Description: If you ever wanted a reason why. Warning: I know I usually write happy things such as unity and parties, but I felt like I needed to write this, for some reason. But anyways, this is no happy essay, it gets kinda dark and sad, so read at your own risk. This is my explanation for Furby-Killers. Furby-Killers are single-minded and just decide to burn a Furby because they are bored and have no life. When I first saw Furbies and looked them up on YouTube, I saw several Furby-killing videos, all quite horrifying. Some of them were teenagers who thought they were the next biggest comedian and thought that slaughtering a toy in an inhumane way was a way to get some laughs. They were wrong. Another video that was quite horrifying was about a grown man destroying a Furby. I mean, seriously, a grown man? It's perfectly dandy to like Furbies when you're grown up, but wasting your time turning something perfectly fine into nothing? The next thing I find horrible about their abuse of Furbies is that they make jokes out of it. Most of these horrible people kill the poor Furbies while they're on, so they die, still functioning and serving their purpose, to give a person a friend, but instead are betrayed by their owners. Why don't they donate their unwanted Furbies? I'm sure some poor child in Africa would love the extra company.
Ocean Elf says,
They don't donate the Furbies, they foolishly squander their money on just to destroy, because they are too selfish to think past their own immediate gratification. Furby-Killers cannot understand the possibility that anyone else would want and appreciate a Furby, nor could they be bothered to spend money on gas to drive to some thrift shop and donate any Furby. To them, every Furby should be obliterated rather than given to a person who would not destroy it, or to their trollish horror, might actually like it. They would rather waste their Patreon or YouTube money, or welfare checks, buying Furbies to destroy in more videos where they do their best to act like thick-witted apes instead of children past kindergarten, or the grown men and women they are supposed to be.
Luigi says,
You're right. Sure, 77. About children in Africa, I'm sure they'd want one.
Furby Freak 2998 says,
Exactly. People destroy those things because they feel it gives them power, but I'm sure they'll regret it someday.
It would serve them right to have their sad attention-seeking Furby-killing addiction land them in debt. It happens to drug users and gamblers, and even they have more of an excuse for falling by the wayside than Furby-Killers.
They just don't know us.
And who would even want to know them?
Furby.
A child in Africa. Hey, that's a meme. And I wanted a Furby for 11 years now. Lol. Yeah, I know there are unfortunate kids who deserve one more than me though. Anyways, my view on Furby-Killers. Sadistic retards who have absolutely nothing to do in their spare time but waste their money buying a Furby on eBay just to destroy it in some sick, twisted way. And the sad thing is that Furbies are no longer being produced, so with every Furby killed, there is one less Furby in existence, with no chance of ever being replaced. Besides, every Furby is irreplaceable.
The older models are not in production, but Furbies will not be irreplaceable as long as they keep coming out with new models. You are correct on your analysis of the personality of the Furby-killer.
The first time I saw a Furby killing vid was 4 years ago, the so-called classic, Furby in the microwave. It made me sick to my stomach, and my blood boiled. Seriously, as I mentioned before, I wanted a Furby for 11 years, and others buy dozens of them at a time just to waste them.
I know, it is incredibly selfish and disgusting on their part.
Man, I wish that the next idiot that shoves a Furby in a microwave would catch on fire when the microwave explodes.
That wouldn't teach the next Furby-killer not to try it. These trolls are that stupid, desperate for attention, pathetic, but it would make an interesting news item and get the idiot into the Darwin Awards.
Those retards slaughter Furbies just to show how big and bad they are. But if they really just thought out of their thick skulls for a moment, they would realize how pathetic and stupid they look. I mean, come on, since when does destroying a little furry toy make somebody look cool? Arg.
Exactly, but they don't believe anyone should be allowed to like Furbies, and that anyone who does, should be mocked and bullied until they join the anti-Furby cult. They don't believe anyone other than them should own Furbies, and the only reason they have them is for destruction. There is no reasoning with trolls and bullies that are so drunk on their own self-centered ideology.
Guys, don't feel angry at Furby-Killers. I mean, it's not their fault they are such idiots with no lives. Poor Furby-Killers.
Nice touch there. They deserve a particularly condescending type of pity. I can't even manage to give them that. Furby-Killers, like all trolls, only get my contempt.
The Furby in microwave is said to be funny. All it does to me is make me want to be sick.
I would like to know what, other than Furbies, would make Furby-Killers sick. They merrily destroy Furbies. How would they like to eat living struggling scorpions or octopus on camera? Or maybe they'd just get a kick out of catching and killing small furry creatures, rabbits, rats, mice and squirrels. They would actually be doing something useful in places where there are problems with the overpopulation of these animals. Or how about setting a good chunk of their bank accounts on fire? If they can waste money buying Furbies just to destroy them, they can do just fine with the loss of the rest of their money as well.
Someone going by the nickname of Furbies are cool.
I agree with Furby Freak Puke You. Furby in a microwave, I know where they got that off of the Gremlins movie.
Oh yes, that stupid movie that perpetuates the dead Santa stuck in the chimney urban legend, and ends up with this old man going on a huge tirade of environmentalist windbaggery about how humans screwed up the universe and are not ready for Mogwai, or whatever the heck baby gremlins are called. Gremlin sucks. This brings me to another point. Furby-Killers, being the trolls they are, perpetuate stupid anti-Furby memes. That stale old joke, don't feed them after midnight, the creepy evil possessed Furby meme. These are very annoying sorts of brain dead.
Oh right, I remember. Gremlin in the microwave. I still can't see how that's funny.
It is stale, overkilled, stupid.
Furby fan.
Here's a story about the first time I saw a Furby in a microwave. I was on YouTube, looking at Furby videos. I saw a Furby music video. I clicked it. Uh-oh. It was horrible. A Furby in a microwave. I ran out of the room and tried to calm down. That was the day I saw Furby abuse. I'm very careful what I click now.
I hope you have a stronger stomach now, because that is not the worst thing you will ever see in life.
I saw someone blow up a Furby with fireworks once, which it is illegal to play with fireworks in the first place, and I left a comment on that video and said it is wrong to those things. Then someone replied and said, that's because you're gay and make a living playing with dolls. I hate when those teenagers on YouTube do those things. Somebody else said, I'm glad you destroyed that thing. They are annoying as heck. Other people claim they are evil and possessed. How can a toy like Furby be evil? Honestly, I don't understand. If people don't like Furbies and have nothing good to say about them, they shouldn't say anything about them at all.
That's what it is like coming across stupid internet trolls. They put up total crap, then they can't handle it when somebody doesn't like it. They resort to middle school name calling. They also love to pat each other on the back. Furby-Killers are a hive mindset just like any other troll subculture.
You should report those guys.
Agreed.
What's really funny is how seriously Furby-Killers take this type of comment. They actually believe they will be reported for busting a toy. They have no idea they are being played.
I saw Furby in microwave.
It's horrible.
I wanted to go punch that guy in the face, but that would be somewhat rude. It's still sickening either way, and what's even worse are all the rolling on the floor laughing comments it gets every day.
It is disgusting when people defend, agree with or praise anything trolls say and do. But nothing can teach them anything. Furby-Killers and other trolls are too stupid to care, and infatuated with themselves. If you punch a Furby-Killer, he or she would just play the victim and ridicule you for being this upset over a toy. Furby-Killers are attention-seeking, brainless, talentless hacks, meme-loving trolls with no life and far too much time on their hands. Or if they actually have some intelligence and talent, they have no excuse for being Furby-Killers. No one has to like Furbies, but the anti-Furby lifestyle is for the socially inept and the stupid.